right, y'all. This is the Michigan Constitutional Crusader. We're back out here at the shit show, Flint City Council. Yeah, we're gonna see what they think of us exercising more than one amendment at the same time. Did they? Oh, they didn't take the box yet. Did they get a new lawyer? There's a new guy sitting in his seat. Did they get a new lawyer?
Yeah. I figured I'd hang back here until.
Let's poke the bear a little bit. There's one of the ignorant witches that was wanting me to get kicked to the back. There's the one nice one right there. She's the clerk. You know who that guy is sitting in that seat?
Which one?
In the blue suit.
No, I don't. I was hoping it was the North Morris Township lawyer.
Why?
I like taking on it.
Oh.
I owe him a public embarrassment.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Well, the meeting hasn't started yet. I think I'll walk up here with my monopod just to piss him off. Oh, they'll kick me out again.
yeah, wherever you're going there.
Right. Are you the city attorney now?
I am Chief Deputy City Attorney.
No. What do you think about their BS tripod ruling?
Well, I'm not going to comment on any of that.
Well, a monopod doesn't fall into that, does it? Because it's not freestanding like that little ruling says, right? Would you agree with that? Hello?
I said I wasn't going to comment on that.
Oh, so you're not going to comment at all? I'm asking you a legal question, and you're the lawyer, so why can't you comment? Well, I guess you're a piece of shit disgrace, too. He refuses to make any comments. He's just as worthless as the other one.
Par for the course, right?
Yeah. So what is your name? You can tell me your name, since you work for the city.
Well, if you'd be polite to me, I would tell you.
Well, I don't have to be polite.
I understand.
So what's your name?
He's never met you.
I am being polite. I mean, I could be a jerk, but I'm not. Can I get your name, please? Yeah. I guess, yeah. Total piece of shit.
Wasn't far off from what I thought was the other guy.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just call him Bald Pile of Shit. That'll be his name.
There might not be being polite enough to him.
I tried to be polite. I said please. And he ignored me. He's too busy texting with his mistress.
I'm not too worried about public needs around here.
Right.
Wait a minute, actually, Captain.
It's a shame.
Right?
I hear they're getting ready to piss water in the pipes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
That's how they're going to fix the water problem. They're going to start buying the waste from the surrounding areas. Treating that instead of the Detroit water.
Okay.
Apparently.
Well, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think she knows a little more about that. The waste, the pea water they're trying to clean.
I wonder where Met Crap is.
Yeah, where are they trying to convert that from? Mundy Township, and there's some other areas, right? Yeah. See, I'm not making it up.
Right?
Let's see over here. Yes, over there.
I wonder where Met Crap is.
I don't know.
So he's a deputy attorney. He refuses to give me his name. He said if I was polite to him, maybe he'd give it. So maybe you can go over there and try and be polite and give his name. Oh, he's gonna run. Run away, little doggy. Woof, woof.
Yeah, now I got the view switched.
Booty Presley.
Just gotta elevate it, you know. So, wonder if we're supposed to start at 5:30.
It's after 5:30. Yeah, it's 5:38.
5:38.
Met Crap is premiering on my channel right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Matt Crap, you got a new friend. And I don't think that's the friend you really want. Like, I'm just saying, when he gets a little toot at a cop, it's on like Donkey Kong, son. Like, I think it's great myself. I'm learning, you know, like we all learn and grow.
See, it's live right now.
Right on.
Got 38 people watching at the moment.
How do you tell how many I got? Or am I even on it right? Because it keeps saying rotate your device. What does that mean? Do I hit it? Oh, I got people, I guess. This is John's deal. Like, there's a bunch of people on this one, but I just did it.
I don't know.
Good evening. The time is now 5:38 p.m. on Friday, May 30th. I now call the special city council meeting to order. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
I don't know, all council members are cowards and hide in that garage.
Ms. Priestley?
Present.
Ms. Burns?
Present.
Ms. Knapp? We have 4 members present. We have 4 members present. Council will go at ease, council will go at ease until we have 5 people.
Madam Chair, Madam Clerk, we actually haven't been called. Madam Clerk,
Yes.
this meeting was called at 5:30 with no calls. Before it was scheduled, I will be leaving it. Oh, no, we got 5. She's coming down the aisle.
Okay.
Greetings. Hi.
Grand entrance, right?
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, now that we have 5 members, I ask that everyone will please get out of the aisleways. Thank you. Let's also make sure that we are not blocking anyone that's behind us if we're standing. It's now time to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Dr. Lewis, will you please listen to the pledge?
Absolutely. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is now time time for the prayer blessing, but before we get into the prayer, is there anyone who wishes to acknowledge someone who's passed on? Or any families involved? All right, seeing as how there are none, Dr. Lewis, would you lead us in prayer?
All hearts and minds clear, please. Dear gracious Creator, we thank you for allowing us to come together one more time to handle the business of the city. We pray that your grace will be amongst us as we work together to do what's in the best interest of your people. In your name we pray. Amen.
Reading of the disorderly person city code subsection is as follows. Any person that persists in disrupting this meeting will be in violation of Flint City Code sections 31-10, disorderly conduct, assault and battery in disorderly persons, and will be subject to arrest for a misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given one warning. If that person persists in disrupting the meeting, that individual will be subject to arrest. Violators will be removed from the meetings. It is now time for public comments. Members of the public who wish to address the city council or its committees must register before the meeting begins. A box was placed at the entrance to the council chambers for collection of registrations. No additional speakers or slips will be accepted after the meeting begins. Members of the public shall have no more than 3 minutes per speaker during public comment, with only one speaking opportunity per speaker. First public speaker, Madam Clerk.
First speaker is Flint.
Good evening, media. As Amara L. Mitchell, approaching you from Flint, Michigan, to the whole world, especially New York on Times Square. We are in Flint, Michigan, and this is where you call where the stuff, et cetera, hit the fan, and et cetera, I mean, that's enough of that et cetera talk, because that what got the fire chief in trouble. Using them new printed words. But I mean, to talk about the two inspectors when they took the dude that taking people's houses in Flint, started in 1980. And I was the first victim on 501 Laredo Street in Ward 1, where Idi Amin taking over right now. And I can't announce his name right. I was told, me and my wife, when I was at work, somebody came to the house and said, your husband ain't paid his taxes. I think that's what really happened. And I went to try to pay my taxes, and he's 5 minutes late, sir. And from then, my wife disappeared 2 of my sons with her for a period of 3 or 4 months. And then I became homeless from that day. I spent 38 years walking through the street. That's why I said, et cetera, the friend hit the fan tonight. Like the mayor, and we got poisoned with that Flint River water. I can't even make a decent smile now, because the public will just look at it. You can see on my teeth. Anyway, as I'm saying, the night, I got a letter in the mail talking about Mr. Mitchell. I think it's saying for you to come and sign up for your security. And I put it in exact, and my date is June the 18th, exactly when the time to get out of school, when all the school teachers let all the educated people out of school. And it would have never come about if it wasn't for the lawyer over there. Oh, she's not here. It was a little black water, but they killed my Fred Teller, but she made sure that when it comes for me to retire, you don't have to worry about nothing. And they put her in jail because they thought she was practicing unsafe law, like they always jumping on this Philadelphia Nobel Peace Prize. But she said, if they're attacked, like I say, the son of a friend hit the fan tonight. The mayor supposed to be up here, he ain't here, but you see, all these cronies, but thank God with them, we got 5 on it, and the president tried to skip. You see how he come in, think he's gonna get away with this stuff and all of it. Stay tuned, America. You're going to see what's going to happen in Flint.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
Next speaker is Bethany Hazard.
city and the DAs undermine democracy by diverting funds from local governments and create a system where the downtown development authorities have power over development decisions, influencing local policy without public input. They use the people's tax dollars to pay for what they want, and it hinders local government to provide needed services and plays a role in diminishing the democratic process. I can attest what I saw go down as the people passed a millage from our police. Cops were told not to come to the neighborhoods when the people were robbed. I was told I had to go downtown to make a report. After I went downtown with my daughter, there was a cop aimlessly just driving downtown back and forth in front of bars. The cop was sitting in a bar talking to a patron, and when I questioned him, he said that was his job, to hang out in bars. Behind the loft, there was a cop sitting on a Segway with a young girl, looked like a college girl, with his hands up her t-shirt, covering her breast. This is what I'm paying taxes for. And it makes me mad. So it affected my neighborhood greatly, this cutback to city services. I want to read this, what I got off Ridgeway White's wall. Well, White is a vocal champion of the foundation's support for a one water approach to managing the nation's water, stormwater, and wastewater systems. He is an ardent believer in the power of community foundations to be local leaders in positive changes both in the U.S. and abroad. If anybody can read through the lines, that tells you where we're going in this country.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Josh Bogus.
How y'all doing, Flint? I was just poking around. I heard some rumors around town about fixing your drinking water again. If I switched your cup up there with a bottle of piss, what would you call that? I don't think you'd call it water for sale. Why would you even entertain this without public outrage in any one of your seats? Was it clear enough? Like, how am I not hearing public outrage out of you, sir? And you, miss, and you, miss, and you, let alone where this wannabe law guy is, doesn't know the Constitution like that. What a fake poser ass. Oh, be polite tonight. But for real, how am I hearing about wastewater? Wastewater. I'm like, can I sell you my toilet water? Will you buy it? Excuse me, dude, but that's pathetic. You guys are gross, pathetic, ignorant. There's nothing nice to say to you.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is James Moore.
James Moore, second ward. Like
it's kind of funny this time around. They're not saying shit about the monopods.
That was shot over
Very
on
interesting.
Flushing Road. In prayer, she's fighting for her life on life support. If we all pray, I believe that she will pull through it. I wish that it wouldn't happen, but we know this occurs on an everyday basis. It shouldn't be, but it is. And my message to this, to City Hall, every year we do the same thing at the same time, and they get their way at the last minute. This year we need to do something different and tell the mayor, which is Shelton Ely, that you're gonna have to be a politician that's gonna have to work with the budget that you have, or you can reduce it. And for all of the high dollar paying people that's making over 100,000, 200,000, or 300,000, if you don't like it, then leave. But if you stay around Flint, see how many of those jobs can you go out and find? Because most people in Flint can barely find a job over $10 an hour. So get started on doing something. Y'all need to put the stop sign up and stick to it.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is AC Loomis.
Good evening. My name is A.C. Dumas, and I am a resident of the Third Ward and have been a resident of the Third Ward for 42 years. I want to make a few quotes. The late Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Truth crushed to the ground shall rise again." The Bible records 6 things that God hates. 7 is an abomination unto him. Them that soweth discord among the people. God hates and is an abomination. And lastly, Chris Del Moroni, community activist for many years, he said, "Those who stay will pay." And I said all that because 4th Ward Judy Priestley sent an email to the Flint City Clerk challenging my residency. I want to let you know I did file a FOIA. The city attorney is preparing my FOIA for her email that she sent to the clerk. Each of you filed an affidavit of identity and receipt. This right here. And on that, you purge yourself if you file something incorrect or not truthful. I filed this one, the 1st, January 21, 2025, and it was notarized by Gloria Boone. On 6/14/24, I filed this, running for office, 3rd Ward City Council, and it was notarized by Jennifer A. Evans on 6/14/24. And finally, on 4/19/2021, I filed this with the Flint City Clerk's office. And again, it was notarized by Gloria A. Boone. And I'm saying all of that, and to add to that I would make sure I went down and picked up from the city of Flint my address where I live, where I've been voting, and also homestead. And the homestead is where you live. And you cannot vote. You can't vote where you live. So Mr. Priestley suggests, remember, he that soweth discord among the people is an abomination to God. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there the next public speaker, please, Madam Clerk?
The next speaker is Jason, We the People.
I'm sorry, Madam Clerk. Yes, so We the People is not a last name. Our speaker slips have to be filled out with first and last
No, they
names.
don't.
The speaker will not be
Full
able
of
to
shit.
speak.
That is
Wow.
100%
Violation.
First Amendment violation. We don't need to fill.
Please cut the mic, Madam Clerk, because he does not have the floor.
Public statement right here. Request for an immediate budget pause pending financial integrity.
Please step away from the lectern, sir, as you do not have the floor. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it, I just need him.
Down with the darn.
Stop talking.
Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
Madam Chair, to you, through the clerk, what is the process that the name that he puts down on there?
Put any damn name he wants.
Is it required that he put his actions? I believe we've been through this before.
So according to the council rules, Rule 29.3, members of the public who wish to address city council or its committees must register before the meeting begins. It does not say anything about names or anything like that. It's just a form to fill out. We have differences of opinion.
This is wrong. I
But
didn't get it.
the rule says that they must register. It does not say register with their formal name or anything like that.
All right, thank you, Madam Clerk, because I know that is what I have told also. Thank you.
So, Madam Clerk, you and I had a meeting with the city attorney regarding this, correct?
That is correct.
And the city attorney stated that that is not a name, correct? And that it had to be their first and last name, correct?
No, it doesn't.
She said they should fill it out with their name. She did.
Thank you. No. The city attorney was very clear in our meeting, Madam Clerk.
Does the city
And
attorney have an
so,
application?
you do not have the floor. Anyone yelling out does not have the floor. I'm gonna ask you to have a seat, and the next time that you fill out a speaker slip, to please put your correct name. That's fine, that's your first warning. That is your second warning. Officers, this man is removed from the meeting.
Is this under threat of arrest?
It's under tyrant cunt power.
What is your
Candace? Candace, are you forcing me to have
Sue.
And then wonder why the people are going down him also.
We can move on. I mean,
Exactly.
I have a question.
It's in violation of the Constitution.
They don't
First
care.
Amendment protected activities.
They
No
don't
case
care.
makes us fill them up. So, and we have conflict right here with the board. So, don't make me
What
do
purpose are you
this.
making?
What is your request?
Ask you, was
Is
this
it
a
also written on the speaker slip?
qualified?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to make sure that's clear that they have how the speaker slip is supposed to be filled out on the speaker slip. Thank you.
What is your what's my name?
Opinion from the attorney.
No, sir, not right now. Let me decline.
I'm sorry, to the city attorney. Attorney Cups, are you required to put your last name? Because I know different city attorneys have had difference of opinions. Exactly. I was also told you have to check the box.
Look at this, anti-constitutionalist tyranny piece of
I mean, it's
shit
not
over
privy
here.
to this.
Destroying this man's first, second, third, fourth, Ninth Amendment rights, abusing his 10th Amendment powers to define police power.
You
He
get
just
kicked out
destroyed
next.
the 10th Amendment that defines his powers. What a piece of shit.
I didn't hear you.
10th Amendment defines that man's powers. He's
So
gonna
that
be
is
in
your
trouble.
first warning.
I didn't hear you, attorney.
Ma'am, that is your first warning.
Okay.
Awesome, that's your second warning. You are removed from this meeting.
I will be leaving this meeting.
Are you out of control or what, dude? You're just a tyrant bitch. Cuntist.
Everybody out.
The Sixth Ward appreciates you being derelict of duty. The Sixth Ward appreciates you being derelict of duty. You are choosing to not do your job.
Nobody cares.
You are openly choosing to not do your job.
You are abusing your seat. You're abusing the people.
I didn't talk to anyone
You're
in any
abusing
way.
the
so
fucking people,
you try
bitch.
to do- That is your second
You
warning.
need to
You are
remove
removed.
yourself from public office. Turn in your resignation.
You are removed.
Resign from your seat.
You are removed.
Publicly, your resignation, cuntist.
You are removed. You are removed.
You need to resign too, asshole.
As I was stating, this council meeting, which is affecting over 100 people's jobs, is now ending because Councilwoman in the Sixth Ward is deciding to leave and not do her job based off of someone not wanting to follow a council rule. So let it be stated on the record that the reason that this meeting did not continue is because the councilperson in the Sixth Ward chose not to do her job. She chose to leave the meeting because someone did not want to follow the rules. According to the Open Meetings Act, the council sets the rules. According to our speaker slips, those speaker slips say fill it out with their full name. We the people is not a full name. According to our council rules, the chair has the ability to decide whether or not someone gets the floor. Therefore, in accordance with my decision, that person was asked to have a seat and refused to have a seat, so they were ejected from the meeting, in which case Ms. Burns chose to leave and not do her job over someone who does not want to follow the council rules. Ma'am, you need to leave these chambers. Well, you need to leave these chambers. You need to leave the chambers. That's your first warning. That's your second warning, leave the chamber.
Well, that turned the shit quick. All because of that loudness right there.
Officers, them yelling from the hallway is still being disorderly.
Shut up. Wow. Ouch.
Feed my fucking kids toilet fucking water. Protect that man.
Officers, he is still being disorderly. Mr. Woodson, that's your first warning. Mr. Woodson, that is your first warning. This meeting was not adjourned. You are speaking out. That's your first warning.
No quorum, no meeting, dummy.
Winfrey Carter stated that she would not be in attendance. The 8th Ward Councilman Pfeiffer stated that if he were to come, he would not be able to make it before 7:30. And the 9th Ward Councilmember Jarrett stated that he was out of town and could not make it by 5:30. He would have shared his
All right, Council. Yes, Councilwoman Ward.
Yeah, so he said that he don't know if he'd be able to make it on time, so will it be a suggestion for us to stay that he's?
So, Madam Clerk, would you please establish whether or not Mr. Pfeiffer is still able to make it at 7:30, and would you please be able to?
What a shit show.
Yeah. We are still in the meeting, even though we are at ease, we're still under the disorderly person city code.
How come none of you fuckers wear names on your outfits?
Say again?
How come none of you fuckers wear names on your outfits?
We don't really have space.
There's plenty of
Are you guys
space.
narcotics cops too? I know there was a couple narcotics cops that was up here and he was bitching to me about it before. He should be out fighting real fucking crime. Instead he's stuck in here.
I'm not sure.
Do you guys identify when people ask?
I do.
He identified on camera.
Sergeant White, City of Flint.
Huh?
Sergeant White, City of Flint.
How about you?
Officer Martin, City of Flint.
Awesome. Because the two clowns with black beards the other night when I was here refused to identify.
They're using you guys to do it. You guys know about the Nuremberg trials? You ever heard of them? It's something you should really familiarize yourself with. It's about the Nazi stuff, how they were doing all that terrible shit to people, from medical experiments to this to that. And
The twins and whatnot.
oh, here we go again. You guys were not innocent.
Gosh, she needs to just shut the fuck up. They don't have quorum. There's no meeting right now. Huh? They don't have enough council members. There's no meeting. They can't kick them out. Whether they said it's adjourned or not, there's no meeting right now because there's no quorum.
Right. They're just trying to, that's another way they're
That's
trying
just
to
Candace
weaponize
trying
you
to rule with
make
an iron
shit fall
fist.
on you guys. I said it before when I was up here. I was sick and tired of when you fucking weaponizing the police. This ain't goddamn Nazi Germany.
I remember, but I also had a conversation with you out here about just trying to keep peace.
I understand that, but then again, those who give up essential freedoms for safety deserve more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
That's the best
I guess
light of this Constitution.
here's my question. So obviously you came here to speak your piece on something.
Yeah.
You don't feel comfortable identifying yourself.
It is the rules
Which is
of our.
fine.
Do you know how many other council places that you have to fill out anything to speak?
I'm be honest, I don't spend my
Zero.
time doing this stuff.
Yeah, I just started doing it
When I have
helping
free,
people.
when I have free time, I'm hunting, fishing.
Yeah,
Right.
most
Yeah, well,
council
I'm trying to
chambers,
save people from
you just
being
raise your
forced to
hand
do
when
it.
you want to speak. And
Say
no,
again?
most council chambers, everybody just raises their hand if they want to be speaking. And they
This
don't
dude's
have
did
to
this
claim their name or nothing.
This dude's did this for like 10 years.
Okay. So
They are the most unconstitutional.
They're violating people's Fourth Amendment by requiring them to put their first and last name on there.
So I guess my question is like, so you obviously came here to say something or like express something.
100%. And here's what it was, guys. I don't even want everybody to see that. I got to hit.
So you don't to tell them. I'm just.
Oh yeah, it's a federal lawsuit that they're getting in trouble with, and it's going fed, and there's a lot of stuff with it. Because what they're doing, they're trying to poison the people, they're trying to take them off. This is about to be the Flint water crisis, round 2 to the 5th power. And they're weaponizing the police so that way you guys won't let Art knows the shit inside and out on this. I've listened to him twice. He's no better to speak to me. What the fuck they silence you for? What they silence you for, Art?
They at ease, right? So just like they able to walk around, we able to walk around. Right?
Facts.
So I'm getting ready to talk to Davina and tell her that she needs to call the municipal league and get the true understanding of people filling out these slips, because you can't stop a person, right?
You can put any fucking name you want on there.
But they can have you sign. They can do that. But at the same time, it does not say you gotta have a full name.
Right,
So
you can sign it ball sack if you want.
Yes, and I don't even have to sign it. That was another
Right. She said they just have to register. They just have to register to speak. Gotcha. So if he put Jason, if she calls Jason, we the people, he knows who he is, he goes up to speak.
Yep.
So
now I'm not even gonna say Jason. To restore the republic.
I was getting ready to speak to the clerk and say, hey,
Yes, ma'am.
I was getting ready to tell the clerk, hey, you need to call the municipal league and get a true understanding.
I want to go have a little talk with the city attorney that thinks he knows the law. Because what he's doing.
Oh, he won't respond at all.
Oh, hell no, they won't respond. Not even when I put in a formal meeting to go to their bitch ass office. But it ain't gonna be crying. Promise you that.
I got the shit severely suffer from ADHD, and I can't pay attention.
Him, the mayor, everybody. They came in their office and said, they still want to come out and see us.
Just because you're walking around and stuff.
Even out arms, even through email, I did every channel that they wanted us to do. I'm working with people that are, you know what I mean, got other stuff going on, like that guy that was leaving, his old lady's trying to get sued, so we've made every attempt on the fucking sauce for the past 6, 8 months to get in contact with the mayor. Then the Jedediah Brown situation happened, you know what I mean? So then I went even hard again, started it up again, let's go talk to the mayor. I'm even publicly saying it again.
I go to court Monday, so it's gonna be another piece.
Article 6, Clause 2, everything you bastards do is repugnant to this United States Constitution. Renders itself null and void on its face, no duty to enforce, no duty to obey. Period. These officers knew their shit the way I did. You know how the shit would have went down? Officers, I need you to move down. They'd have said, no, Major, listen, I'm an injury resistant. I'm a first state. You don't want me to go bad out first state. Shut up. That's the kid. You guys are job first and foremost and primary duty. And the oath you swore is to uphold and defend the United States Constitution. Not them, not me, not yourself. See what I'm saying? And that right there is a First Amendment protected activity. Article 6, Clause 2 is the supremacy clause. Anything.
Hey, over here. Yes.
So I'll make sure I get you that. But yeah, we'll let you know. All right, are you?
Well, Alana knows. Diane told us about her knows.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing today?
Good, how about yourself?
Usually flies out of
Sir, you cannot stand in front of the podium. Would you please back up?
Let's do with the tripod, thank you.
Oh, I don't have a tripod, so I guess you're not talking to me.
That has been determined to be an illegal use of.
We already had the discussion,
Sir,
and you
you
know.
should be. Excuse me, sir. All freestanding equipment should be in the media section. Would you please move to the media section?
It's not freestanding, thank you.
Yes, it is,
No,
sir.
it's not.
Please move to the media section.
It is not
So that's your
freestanding.
first warning.
Fuck you,
That's fine. That's your second warning. You're removed from this meeting.
cuntus.
Threat of arrest? Threat of arrest?
Ridiculous.
Is it under threat of arrest? They're not even in meeting right now.
Right.
They can't tell you to do
Excuse
anything.
me, officer.
Right.
As far as I
Those three
know.
gentlemen are
ridiculous.
inside of the chambers and they have.
But they're not live on the meeting. Their meeting ain't even going,
Yeah,
so
it's
they
not
don't
a
have
meeting
any
right now.
authority right now until there's quorum rolling.
Officer, this meeting has not been gaveled out.
Why are you trying to make this guy get in trouble? Why are you trying to put him in the position? You tell me with authority and you force me, so I can sue you.
Listen, they haven't adjourned the meeting and they asked you to leave. And
Well, they have to because they're in quorum.
Well, they're still in quorum, right? They're eventually gonna adjourn it, but.
Well, even if till
Till then, you just guys gotta be on the other side of the.
They're not gonna come back into quorum unless we're all.
Yeah, now she runs off.
Once they
There,
cancel
I'm
the
right
meeting,
on
you guys
the
can
other
go about
side of
your
the
day
door.
and do what you want, but until then, just need to be on those.
Just get done with this, we don't have to watch them do tire and shit after we leave.
Poor guy.
This is really
You see the position these
I'm
pieces
trying
of
to
shit
leave too,
put on
but
law
it is what it
enforcement?
is.
You see the
Well, I was trying to
position
go to
they're
work,
put in?
and I have to come down here now because they want to steal the shop.
Yeah, I heard you.
And throw up kangaroo courts and shit.
The timelines of these don't work with your work schedule or
It ain't gonna work 'cause I
Take that home with you.
But it should work with everybody.
It should.
Yeah.
I think it's
It's in the Constitution.
Even those,
That's
what,
a
those sunshine
constitutional
ones?
law. Yeah, that's real law.
Hey, we gotta give her our First Amendment greeting.
This is for contests.
As long as you guys can, you just do it so I don't get that red anymore. So thank you.
For contests.
As long as you're outside the chambers, that's all I care.
How you doing?
We're dressing the government here.
Adjusting grievances. Adjusting grievances, tyrants. When
Contest.
tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Those who give up essential freedoms for safety deserve neither, because if you do, they poison your water.
What do you assume? They don't pay and they poison you again.
Right. Don't even pay the lawsuit. But needs another 60 some odd million. Yep, sure. Right on, bud. We'll get right on that one.
Enjoy another lawsuit.
Don't worry,
Fuck,
we'll
man.
get you piss
It's
water
so
this time. We'll
hilarious,
take
dude.
another 60 million.
I love it. We should do it a couple more times and then just blow. Like literally, we get enough people together, we can justify $100 million. You're
Right.
worried about 60, I want 100.
Both sides are doing
And I'll put the money where it needs to go. I'll figure it out. Dennis will figure it out. He'll help me. So will friggin' Tanya. So will Carter. So will Leon. Apparently he's good. He'll help me figure it the fuck out. I don't know everything, but I sure know 42 USC 1983 stripped that qualified immunity. I know that much.
I know right from wrong.
100%.
This is ridiculous.
The council members don't have qualified immunity.
No. None of them got qualified immunity. Not even judges. None of them do.
You're not allowed to plead ignorance of the law if you're homeless and uneducated, dude.
Right. So how the fuck do you think you can plead ignorance of the law as a council member?
Right.
As a lawyer. Fucking sound crazy.
Yeah.
Article 6, Clause 2, Constitution reigns supreme. Anything made repugnant, null and void of law. No duty to enforce, no duty to obey. I know you hate that. I love it. We the people love it. Here we go. We don't like the Constitution. That means public officials are held accountable. Oh
I can't
no.
believe we're allowed to, we don't have a lesson on like the Pledge of Allegiance and break these words down by definition.
Yeah, like
Right.
the word republic, hence constitutional republic, meaning we're governed by the
obviously don't know what the legal
Constitution,
definition
the contract you
of
swore to by your oath. That? Oh yeah, we're not, no. Get him, RL.
We're gonna kick everybody out. Pause this for a minute.
Got degrees and shit.
What? Who?
My Jon Snow guy that I'm through his deal right now, his live.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Willie Buford was down here. I argue with him all the time. I love it. This
Hey,
one is
look,
great.
Countess,
So it
even
makes
with the
this
pole
country
fully
great.
extended, it's not freestanding. It will fall.
Oh, it's not a tripod. It's not freestanding. Uh-oh. Even the rules don't matter.
Oh, she's crying to the
The
cops.
rules are Article 6, Clause 2. Oh, what are the odds?
Because that's called a fire hazard. We have the fire.
She's so
It's a fire
angry.
hazard if
You're the one that the church is gonna burn when you walk in it.
Literally.
You're so ignorant.
We're not obstructing because we can move. We're freely moving. Like this stand right here that you think is freestanding. Look at that. You walk right through.
Oh, shut up.
Dress in the public like that. They might call you a dumb cunt.
You're not supposed to cry like a 2-year-old.
You're not supposed to be mad when people exercise their First Amendment and Second Amendment.
That's supposed to be people piss water.
You're supposed to support it. Ain't that your oath? People, honor your oath. Honor your oath. Honor. I'm gonna hit them like the what's his name? The armed fisherman in Florida. Hit him with the honor your oath. 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 You swore an oath to uphold it. Uphold it. If everybody just obeyed the Constitution, there wouldn't be any room for bullshit. You know what I mean?
The economy would be booming.
Oh, it'd be crazy. It'd be out of control.
Yeah.
But see, they want to suck all our money and funnel it into their own little bullshits, which has been proven. Law for the layman, guys. It's a Facebook group. Go to it. That's my legal genius, dude. He's got all types of shit on him. He's got AI crawling him right now while we're talking. AI's crawling and following money and finding fraud. And oh Lord, have mercy. You should have left that man alone, like you should have left Jed alone, like you should have left Josh alone, like you should have left Matt alone. But no. No.
Recording started.
Oh, so decorum may not happen now because Judy just said she's got to be at a rehearsal. So that means she's leaving. Boy, oh boy.
Thank you. Yeah, I have to drive to Vassar.
How come I can never talk to a city attorney? I just want to have a meeting with the city attorney.
You know, they're fiduciary obligations to the people, not to you.
Facts. Fiduciary obligation, constitutional obligation, the oath that he swore.
You don't know what freestanding means?
Yeah. Are you an attorney?
No.
Oh.
God,
What's your role?
I'm an engineer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The other smart spectrum.
So I think now
Until we
they're
see
gonna,
some of the things on these new cars, you know.
they're gonna kind of have to adjourn this.
They're gonna have to now, yeah, because she's not here. Even if Dennis shows, they're still not gonna.
Well,
have
Dennis isn't gonna show for another hour. They're not gonna sit there and hold this in limbo. He said he won't be able to get here till 7:30.
Yeah, what time is it?
6:30.
Dope. I'm with it.
I think we should go out and around and catch them two coming out of the parking garage.
Do you? You don't think that they can? Some people show up and call it because.
I don't think it's gonna happen. Who's the crybaby? Yeah, the crybaby. You need tissues for your issues?
We love that good old First Amendment, Second Amendment. Oh, I handed you guys paperwork before too, done through an attorney. Just a civil rights attorney. You know, civil rights attorney that government officials unemployed? It's really different paperwork, I promise. Don't let them hoodwink you.
I still don't get how they can claim this as freestanding. Fuck idiots.
None of their rules, if it's any rule statute, anything way, any conflict of the Constitution is repugnant. No duty to enforce, no duty to obey. A shuttle work.
When you listened to, you heard the resolution being read, and it's right there.
Have you heard of ADA rules? Because you violated my ADA too.
Article 6
That's law.
Yeah.
Serious law.
It's the Trump clause.
Bye, stupid.
Article 6, Clause 2. Anything is repugnant to that Constitution. Should probably beat us out by the time we make it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I ain't no triathlon athlete. I wish I knew all this stuff 20 years ago. I'd have leaped down that shit.
Right?
Oh, it'd have been on, baby.
Jump out a window.
Right.
Well, I'd go down the floor first. You don't mind doing it from the third floor, but the second floor is okay.
Right. So, I don't know.
You don't want to break anything.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I know that they're talking about Dennis. Dennis is getting.
They want to do it again.
Cry, baby.
What's her face? Judy just left, so even when he shows, there won't be decorum again because there's still a member down.
Big booty Judy just left.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at her handing out her rules as if they matter. Where's the city attorney? Let's talk Article 6, Clause 2. All I want is a little conversation. I just want to see how much you know that wonderful Constitution. You know the supreme law of the land.
Trying to hang him out to dry for their bullshit.
Article 6, Clause 2, supremacy clause. If it didn't work in the president type stuff, how's it going to work in this? Montgomery versus Madison, 1808 case law, never been overturned. Wake up, dumbasses. Like literally, how are you supposed to be a city attorney and you're not dumb? You should have corrected him, because now you violate, we litigate. That's how it goes.
He's bald, so the sun burned his brain out.
Something.
He dried out his brain, it shrunk.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Shut up, Candace.
We had an opportunity to reach out to our
Shut up.
constituents. Did you get a response?
Yes, neither Mr. Chair nor Mr. Pfeiffer will be in attendance this evening.
All right, thank you so much. The time is now 6:29 p.m. on Friday, May 30th. I hereby adjourn the special city council meeting due to lack of quorum.
Catch contest. Oh, wait.
Sheba! Help! Born in the USA.
You idiots need to learn what freestanding means. Bunch of freaking morons. Meeting's adjourned. Your rules don't matter anymore. Ha ha. I'm going down. Huh?
Yeah, still too embarrassed to introduce himself, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Probably doesn't know nothing about his fiduciary
Fucking
obligation
piece
to
of
the
shit.
people of the city while he sits in that seat.
Garbage, dude. She me that shit, gotta give it back.
Uh-huh. I think he liked that lashing all the way into his office. It was those offices we wanted to go look into that we couldn't get into.
Right.
Yeah, go figure.
Yep, all blacked out so you can't see nothing. No transparency.
Now we know what's in there. Pasty motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Pasty bitch boys. Can't go that way. You gotta walk all the way around. I think it'll actually be faster to walk around this way. Yeah, here we go. Must be shift change. Bomb squad. Just to mess with them. That's not a maintenance vehicle. That's a canine unit.
Might be getting maintained.
Yeah.
That's a nice drive. Maybe, no.
You guys do all your maintenance in house?
Probably not.
Like your trucks and stuff? Yeah. Looks like you got some maybe nice facilities out here. Obviously they've been taking care of it for 50 years. At some point in time, you know.
Oh, you're talking about maintenance as far as the building?
No, like the trucks and stuff. You got started on down there.
They got the 12th Street yards, and then they got like there's a lady here today from the 12th Street yards. They got them that do all the fleet care, but I mean there's also stuff that like we gotta get done. Like today I spent 3 hours at home cleaning my cruiser out because I got this crazy van.
Oh, I got Roddy at home. He thinks he owns everything.
It's shift change.
Shift change too? Shift change?
Oh, he's a little dude. Is he younger?
That's the Dottie that was freaking out, so I couldn't video in the car. Because I'm not mean to the Dotties, I love them.
Yeah, I appreciate that. He's just.
Yeah, it's home.
I mean, I would have suggested. I've never tried it. But like, it's a little crazy inside the back.
Joe?
I had my last Rottweiler like that. I had an old fire towel, the old fire key towel on the bone. I still had the dividers in there. Okay. He was a great rider until I got that thing. Once he had that divider, that's
actually like that's a thing. It's called barrier repression. So what they'll use is like some people that train dogs, they'll use barrier repression to like achieve something with the dog. So like let's say the dog like back behind this fence, I feel safe, you know what I mean? And I can kind of like, hey man, talk a little bit of smack.
So that's
like
how he developed that was from the truck.
So yeah,
I
mean,
dog
it's
is
not.
good
Well, you'll see. Like, you ever see two dogs at a fence?
Yeah.
And they're just. Bah, 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 bah.
Then as soon as you open the gate, they shut up.
My dog would like after I had that truck, I watched him like physically run behind fences and then go. Bah, 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 bah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the logic behind them. I just kind of know.
Learned something a little bit, but no, that's what I was gonna say. Once I got to like that, like you said, I wouldn't recommend it. I opened doors just fine.
Yeah.
But I could leave the window down on Door Highway, you wouldn't jump out, but yeah, like.
What if anybody?
Yeah, when you protect that, that space is his. Yeah.
I know he's good up there. We're gonna fucking. I'm gonna have them out. With money, if I get it, I might get it. That's one fucking fact. Yeah. So where in the hell are these people coming out at, or what?
Here comes one now.
Yeah, probably are trying. They think they're gonna hold us. Oh, here we go. We got action. There comes somebody. Call Howard Stewart. First Amendment code. Where is it?
Nope. No, she's not one of the council members. They're probably still hiding in there. Because they probably got told we're down here.
good. God does everything for a reason. Think now next time I'm gonna be restore the republic, we the people. You ain't gonna get in Jason, you ugly fucking cunt. Oh, I can't cuss around that shit again. What we see.
My foot in your rear.
Where are they at? Where's that? Where's the top? That's our top.
Hey, if he tells you can't be back here, just say F you. Is that a sturgeon? Yeah, that's a sturgeon. I see stripes on his shirt. He's one of the big stinky fish. Sturgeon. Not an orificer. Down there chewing that dude out. That dude's like, what the hell did I do? Well, you know. I stand right on this little island, so I'm not obstructing anything. And I get a nice view of whoever the fuck comes out.
He's on the bed over state.
Yeah.
Tired of the weaponization of
Having too much trouble backing up.
motherfuckers learn the position you're putting them in. They're not gonna like you bitches no more at all. Guarantee it. Nobody would. Who wants to be in a position to lose their job? Who wants to be in a position to lose their job and their retirement and everything they work for?
I'm just gonna pause this for potty mouth.
I gotta try to do it for our stuff anyway. John was telling me I cuss like a friggin' every other word.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Shit happens. Yeah, so where they at?
Still hiding.
Well, I'm down to stay here till midnight.
I'm not. Hey, since the dang meeting ended, I should just scoot back home. 'Cause my daughter's probably there now.
Well, yeah, take care of your family business.
Yeah.
We can do that. They're not going to come out. All we'll do is yell at them anyway. We showed the public that they're going to come out and face us.
They ain't gonna give you no more. We're gonna bury the hell out of
Yeah, good.
I don't think Candace liked being called Cuntus.
I don't know myself.
Me neither.
Thought I heard it open.
This guy here trying to be polite on his channel.
These motherfuckers think we ain't got a personality. You're lucky I didn't get
All right, I'm gonna end this now so we can cuss like sailors. Catch you all in the next one.